Out here looking around the garden, got a lot of things happening. A little bit of rain this week. Got some, gonna have some weeds coming up. Really down to a lot of hand pulling and working close along the plants. Right here's our peas. You can get down in there and weed some of those out, especially up on top of the road where the plants are. Those are the ones going to hurt us the most. You can get a hoe out of the shed there and go down between the rows if you'd like. It'll help when it comes time to pick those things. You won't be tromping around in tall grass. Same kind of things up here. These are our squash and our winter squash and some pumpkins and some other squash varieties that are out here, and they're coming along well, but there'll be some grass growing up in them. Tide, all that in between, we're not too worried about. We're going to let them grow out across most of that, unless it just really gets out of hand. So just keep an eye on some of that right up there tight against the plants. May have to hand pull them, and that kind of thing. Also on up here, you'll see some other squash varieties that we've got going. Same thing in there. They're really tight. Get in here and you can hand pull some of these weeds. You know, day after it rains, it's generally really easy to pull them. We got a good stand going on in our watermelon. If you get in here and see some weeds in there, you can certainly get those out of the way. This here is one of our winter squash. It's a blue Hubbard. Let it get off in the tomatoes here, or the watermelon here. Looks like I'm not going to be able to get it out. He's already really put tentacles around it. Don't want to do any of that damage. So, but if you're in here and you see some of these squash like this growing off, and you can get them to move without too much difficulty and tearing them up, you can kind of rearrange them into some of the gaps and help them out that way. Come on down to the garden, work around in the dirt a little.